interested in rat poison, I can give you a discount. Trust me, there is no better function on the market. Yeah, they got, I learned this back in the day. Before we head over to Warzone, there was this low cannon, high orbit cannon software. And you could download it and you could try to DDoS people or whatever, but this was way back in like the early days of the internet. And then they changed that long ago. But one thing I was told when I got to know this program was that this is just a consumer little thing. The military has the other ones. Like there's the low orbit high on cannon that anybody can download to try to learn about that stuff, and it's just a non-working program generally and all that. And then you can pay a little money and get one that actually will do it. If you have millions of dollars, you can actually get a real one that'll actually do it. Like not just knock somebody off the the internet. So they have that just, and then the same thing goes with the rats, the RATs. They got this rat. You could pay $99 to control somebody's computer and blah, 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 right? They also have people that have millions of dollars that have real rats with real rat poison that really, they rat your body and then they can poison you, they can kill you and all that. Those are the millionaires. And then you got the remote administration tools for the bottom. We're the bottom of the bottom. People on Windows, right? And then you have the very rich people. There's all different sides to this. It's a big military thing, like they say with the computers. It's a big military thing. Hold on, we're waiting for that internet to come through. Some people have fast internet. Some people's internets are being purposely extremely toggled and all that. Like they purposely didn't let it load to try to make me look bad. Even though I'm paying money for it. Even though you have the fastest internet, they may toggle you and all that. That's just the software. And that's just consumer Windows. They got specialized military operating systems with weapons. Like this. This is a program I've never seen. You have map, you have radar, you have weapon capabilities. I never got to, but I understand the process. Yeah, look here, this is a weapon capability type of situation. Wow, I've never taken a look at it. It's public information. What appears to be the U.S. military, Marines even, I'm not sure. No, it may be Marine Corps. I'm not sure. Who's this one? I don't know. But it looks like a very clean environment. Believe it or not, these rugged PCs are very, very fast. Those are like some $6,000 rugged machines. All right, because I know Dell sells those. You can sell them, but they are buy them, but they don't have these military capabilities. You have to be in the military up in this room here in a controlled environment, clean controlled environment. Look at the way they ran the cables. They have everything as a direct line with the Ethernet cables, first of all. It looks like each computer has its own individual modem or router. Wow, that's how much they're protecting each device. Each rugged PC has a this is a $6,000 PC, even at more expensive. With the military technology, You're looking at a $25,000, $50,000 PC right there, that rugged, each little PC. And then you got an Ethernet cable going to this, what would be maybe it has firewall, it's a router, and then they go to the main network. So every single computer is protected by its own firewall, hardware firewall. That's very secure. That means that if somebody were to attack this location, which is a very limited plausibility that they would be able to determine which exact network that this technology is coming out of, they would have to individually attack each computer on the network to try to infiltrate them and all that. So you could have one gunship being controlled on this one, and say your gunship computer got attacked because your gunship's going to be hovering over somebody in that foreign area. So I've heard some of them may have this hacking technology. They don't really anymore because they got destroyed or whatever. But the hypothetical thought was that they may be able, if they had the technology, it was like a security thing, still is, that they may be able to, if they did hack into the network via the gunship, then they could route through and get to the people that are on the ground somewhere else and get into their system and all that. But it's highly secure. And then you got ones on the ground that are going to make sure that if there was that hacker, that they're eliminated. And then you got ones like this. They have radars, satellite terminals too, satellite terminal radar and all that. It's a terminal. It sits there. It's a hub, and it's a communication hub, a mobile communication hub that they can have put out on a moment's fly. Here's some U.S. military. Some people think I'm so capable. No, no. This is the military. They are the ones capable. I've always been under the military. And you can be fans of the military. They sell the Tough Gaming. That's a military grade. They gotta have military grade. Not everybody started with the military grade. You had ones that started military grade. You had ones that never joined the military that are big, that are American citizens and Canadian citizens or whatever, other citizens, NATO, whatever. They have military grade equipment. Like my laptop could be considered military grade, but we've seen those rugged laptops. My Tough Gaming, that is nothing compared to those rugged ones. I can't afford one of those rugged ones. They sell them at Dell, they're $6,000. They sell them, but they're not equipped with that. You have to go to school. You have to be a real soldier to be able to handle that equipment. Including the firearms and the other stuff. It's an honor. And it's my duty to ensure that our soldiers and our other service people feel like it is that honor that they are on duty and that they have these privileges. Well, it's not a privilege. Some people look at it as a privilege. They're like, wow, they get to handle but it's something that they had to do, that they were commanded to do on the behalf of our country. But it's all right to have some pride and joy, because without lack of confidence, and without lack of being happy and being prideful, you have the ones that may, you want to stay in the up, you want to stay on the up and up. You don't want to get depressed and blowed up. Well, look at this. He's wearing a gosh dang spades helmet that the bicycle people wear. Green. Here's a much like an owl. That looks like my uncle, and we're related to that one. We're related to a lot of them. It doesn't matter about relations. Here looks like they're putting up like sort of a weather balloon, atmospheric measurement for atmospheric measurement. You got some platoon men. It looks like. Well, I don't know. No, these are air. These are people that are training for quite possibly many things. To be airborne when you're holding upon the parachutes. It could also just be stability training. You have some infantry guys. Look at this one here. They got this one looks so familiar to a lot of people too. It depends on your. It also depends on your personal qualification to what position. This man right here, he doesn't look like he's full time on the computer. This looks like maybe it's sort of just to come in, sit down, hop on the computer, go on Facebook, order canteen or something like that, and then you're back out on the battlefield. That was your break. How I know is because I know I grew up with a man just like this, and he plays that role. Where I was one of the ones that would have been in that original room. Here's one here. Matthew Earl's got to go on land. Matthew got to go in one of the rooms, but Matthew wanted to be one of these guys. Hello? Uh, no, my mattress is brand new. You bought it for my birthday 2 years ago. No, I wouldn't. No, no, I wouldn't. I already have a box spring.